Hello, everybody. Today we are going to talk about the philosophy again. What is philosophy? Do you know what is philosophy? Philosophy means it's a wisdom, love and wisdom. We call it as love and wisdom. In uh, in Greek language, we call it as philosophy. Uh, philosophy in ancient Greek. Love of wisdom, love and wisdom. You can say love and wisdom and love of wisdom. It is systematical study about the general and the fundamental questions concerning some topics like existence, reasons, knowledge, value, mind, death, life, nature, planet, and also karma and religion. Those are all philosophical studies. Actually, it is rational and critical inquiry that reflects on its own methods and assumptions. Actually, science and philosophy is kind of a branch of subjects, and also in sciences like physics and philosophy, it is combination. It has a great impact in between two and great kind of a connectivity, and also actually who are the parts of the series of the philosophers. Who are the philosophers? Kant, Lord Buddha, Plato, Confucius, and Avicenna. Those also Aristotle. Those are the philosophers, right? And historically, many of the individual sciences, there are combination, as I said to you, and informed that the philosophy, but they are considered separate academic disciplines in the modern sense of term, right? After the First World War and the Second World War, philosophical studies has become a major part in human and science activities, right? And also, in main traditions, history of philosophy, you can say some categories of you can have history of philosophy. Chinese philosophy is one of the main, right? And Indian philosophy also. It comes with the civilization, right? And the civilization Mohenjo-daro, Harappa, Euphrates Tigris, Indus Valley civilization, Huangho civilization, Maya civilization, Inca civilization. There are so many kind of civilizations, right? So Arabic and Persian civilization, we know philosophy, and also Western philosophy. It's a European philosophy. Those are the philosophical studies and the methods, different methods according philosophical studies and philosophical concepts. Basically depends on the environment, will depends on the religion, depends on the country, and it is acquired sociological studies, right? So those are the history of some of the brief history of philosophy. And the Western philosophy originated in ancient Greek and Rome both, right? You can so Aristotle, Plato, uh, those kind of great philosophers we had in ancient Greek, and covers a wide area of the philosophical subfields. The central topic of Arabic and Persian philosophy is the relation between the reason and the revelation. That's why I told you it depends on the God's theory and the nature theory of nature, as well as a religion. But I don't think so. For my idea, I think it has nothing to do with the religion, or it has nothing to do with the any kind of religious perspectives, right? Philosophy should be philosophy should be excluding, and it means it should not be a part of a religion. There are the religious philosophy is a different thing. General philosophy is a different thing. What I feel actually, philosophy is the way that you are concerned, and the way that you are prospectively explain about the nature and its practices, how it's going to change, and everything, right? The central topic is Arabic Persian philosophy between the reason and the revelation. And Indian philosophy combines with the spiritual problem and how to reach enlightenment with the enlightenment, the Indian philosophy, enlightenment, and also how to how to get away from this sansar chakra. That is the actually this is the real way of philosophy. Indian philosophy is the best among the best, right? So now presently scientists they talk about the Indian philosophy. It's a spiritual problem. It's a spiritual problem and how to reach the enlightenment and how to with the exploration of the nature and the reality and the way it arriving of knowledge. This is a different kind of thing, right? So the Chinese philosophy focus on the practical issues, general practical issues in relation of the right social conduct and the government and the self cultivation. Self cultivation also it's a part of a philosophy. We will make another episode in a different episode and different video, another separate video about that. And also major branches of the philosophy is epistemology, ethics, logic, and metaphysics. Metaphysics also is a very big subject, right? Those are the basic facts of the philosophy. And epistemology is studies what the knowledge is and how to acquire it. And also ethics investigates the moral principles and the what constitutes in right conduct, like a logic way, how it began, how it going to be end, how it can be differs from others, right? For example, Islam and Christianity. What is the difference between the Islam and the Christianity? Christianity talk about the Holy Trinity. Who are the Holy Trinities? What are the Holy Trinities? How can we know what is the Holy Trinity? And science is a main language. Philosophy of a language is a science, right? And and the metaphysics examines, for example, if we talk about the metaphysics, it examines the most general features of reality, existence, objects, and the properties. These are not notable subfields. And philosophy of language, philosophy of mind, philosophy of religion, philosophy of science, and political philosophy. Then those are the subfields, right? Philosophers they have different great variety of philosophers. For example, Buddha is he was talking about the Buddhist philosophy, right? Buddhist philosophy is also another great branch of philosophy, right? It is the truth of the world and truth of this our entire universe, all universal truths. It's all about the universal truth. So when you come to Indian kind of Indian philosophy, it is one of the most consists the philosophical traditions of the Indian subcontinent and traditional Hindu classification like Asita and Natashaka, Nastika schools of those are the schools of philosophy. And also you can say Nalanda University. Nalanda University is one of the great school of philosophy. Those days, depending on one of the three elementary criteria, Vedas and Brahman, and also Atma and Devas. About the Devas means the gods, the goddess. Those are the way of those are the characteristics of philosophy in Indian philosophy side. And there are so many Buddhist philosophy and Jaina philosophy, and also Buddhist philosophy is one of the great, right? It is Vedas is the Veda Granth. It means those are the practical views, and also those are the books which we talk about the early history, early traditions of the philosophy. And when it comes to the countries which you had Indian philosophy and Asian philosophy, uh, Eastern philosophy, you can say categorize. There are some countries. First one is China, then India and Sri Lanka, also Japan and Korea. Those are the Mahayana philosophies. It was in the early prehistory. From the prehistory, from you can say between the 500 BC up to now, there are great involved of the philosophy in Indian subcontinent, right? So these are all about the just a little bit of idea about the philosophy. See you another great video, and I will try to separate these all the topics and give you one by one another video from another video. And God bless you. Bye bye, and have a great day. Thanks for watching my video.